And welcome back to Crypto Hulk channel. Best deep diver, best entertainer, best crypto entertainer on the planet, in the galaxy, in the universe, in the fucking whatever it is. Yeah, welcome back. I got a great show lined up. My name's Crypto Hulk. That was my name at birth. Biggest liar on the planet. My goal is to get you financially destroyed by selling you scammy shit and having sponsors that when you invest in them, you lose your money. Just like what happened with PolySign people. You listen to Digital Dildo and you lost all your money in PolySign, okay? After him and his other come on in buddy promoted the fuck out of PolySign, you poor bastards lost all that money. Some of you guys 10, 20 grand. Some of you guys 50 to 100,000. Sucks being you. Wouldn't happen on Crypto Hulk channel. We don't invest in dumb shit like that. Yeah. Don't buy anything and tell you to buy. I don't know anything about crypto. I'm actually an alien. I'm artificial intelligence, and I took over the channel. So there you have that. It looks like Crypto Hulk's here. It's not. I'm an artificial intelligence bot. All right. Wanted to start the show early today. A little bit early. First 5 people are XRP Flea, Danny Boy, XR Poseidon, Therion, Donna A. And then you had Bob Alberti and Jersey Kathy right in there with you. Danny Boy. Hey, Danny Boy. And then you got Peter Totara. I'm just going through the comments real quick because I started early, so some people be like, holy shit, I got to get on there. Crypto Hulk's on. Got a great show lined up. Absolutely. Just going through the chats here. Okay, first off, I'm going to start with some bidness. 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 We're going to have a black swan. Just letting you know. I think you all know this. America's bankrupt. Didn't Britain just say they were bankrupt? China's bankrupt. Everybody. Okay. We're going to have a global shindig. A global bankruptcy shindig. Okay. Everybody's going fucking bankrupt. And I'll tell you what. For every $1 in crypto, I got like $8 in gold, silver. Okay. I got enough crypto to where I should have 20 to 100 million bucks. Okay. I'm not trying to have 10 yachts and popping bottles with models, whatever dumb shit they used to say back in the day. Like, I don't give a shit about none of that. I want to get a nice fucking house, something around 5 million bucks. Got little horses and shit on there, and a pool and a workout thing, state-of-the-art workout, anti-aging center and shit all in there. Water source, water purification, solar, and all. I want all the fucking shit for 5 million bucks. All right. I don't need a 100,000 square foot house. Something around 5,000 square foot would be cool. It's about as big as I want. But I'm digressing. We're going to have some hard times come up. Gold, silver, coins is what you need to get. Now, go to the Crypto Hulk channel. I'm going to show you how to look into this. We're going to start to show off with this. I started a little early. Go to my channel. Let me click on this. Okay, you have tabs. Home tab, videos, shorts, live, playlist. Go to the video section. Pick any video under that section. I picked the second one. It says here, breaking, Ripple XRP. David Schwartz admits that Ripple works with repressive governments. Oh, damn, we're going to have a great show today. Look down below that. It says 530 views 2 hours ago, and I've got 12 products for sale. Go to the far right where it says more, M-O-R-E. Click on that. Boom. You'll see the 1 ounce coin right there, 35 bucks. On and on. I got one coin, multiple coins, a bag of coins for 6,000 bucks, depending on your budget, how much you want to get. A 5 ounce silver bar, $160. There you have that. I highly suggest you don't overbuy your crypto because you're not going to make it through a black swan. And then you're going to end up losing everything. Now, if you got gold and silver coins, really, you can just stack silver up. It's easier to cut loose. One coin is $35. Maybe it'll double, triple, 5 times, 10 times. So that one coin could be worth $300. All right, you paid 35 for it; it's worth 300. Fill up your gas tank, get an account. Look, I got multiple gas stations that are willing to make a deal. If I throw down a gold coin, should I get like 10 fill-ups or some shit like that? 15, 20. I'm not worried. The landlord will take silver and gold, I'm sure. And so I'm not going to be homeless. Just shit like that. Use the Microsoft Edge browser. I'm told it's easier to see the gold and silver coins that I have for sale if you use Microsoft Edge browser. And with that, I think I'm going to start this program. I got a lot of shit going down right now. Let me start this off so people understand because I get a lot of people that are clueless, and I don't want to call them dumb shit. So let me put this out here at the beginning for people that are clueless. Okay, number one, don't read into things. Number one, CryptoHawk, don't read into things. CryptoHawk, are you selling all your XRP? Because my answer would then be, what the fuck would give you that idea, asshole? Right? Well, I thought because number one problem is you think. So when you watch my show, stop thinking, okay? Just watch and learn, all right? CryptoHawk, are you selling off any of your XRP? CryptoHawk, I thought you were an XRP maxi. CryptoHawk, la 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 la. Okay, just because I found this out doesn't change anything, and if I did, I'd let you know. I've been telling you since day one, Ripple is not a company. Now I have so much fucking stuff to show you about David Schwartz and Ripple's early dealings. Now I have a lot of evidence, even more than I had before. Don't read into things. If I say I'm going to sell it, I'm going to sell it. If I don't say it, what the fuck you say? Why are you asking me dumb shit questions like that? Okay? You have to stop thinking, okay? That's what gets you in all your fucking problems to begin with. Just watch what you learn on this show and go with it. Don't think, because that's how you end up getting all kinds of fucked up, all right? Now, here's an article. Let me give you this in the link. So I'll copy paste it. You have no better channel to watch than my channel. These other fucking stupid asshole channels, they don't know shit, all right? All they know how to do is promote and sell, promote and sell. That's it. And then they promote dumb shit, you buy it and you get wrecked. Stephen Morris. I forget what does BIS level and category classify XRP as. And backed, yes or no. Thanks, Hulk. Well, the only thing I know now is the World Bank. Well, BIS is a Ripple partner, number one. That's the Bank of International Settlements. They're the boss of all the banks, okay? Now, they're in charge of Basel. Basel is like what tells the banks how much to hold in reference to whatever. Now, remember, now we're starting to get a little bit out of my territory, but now the World Bank calls XRP a stable coin. And as far as backing and all this stuff, I'm not saying nothing because right now it don't matter. Right now it's accumulation time of XRP, XLM, and XDC. And you got, if you want to get Algorand and these other ones, CeeLo, the Hashgraph Hedera, HBAR if you want to get that one. So there you have that. Azariah, what silver is best for bartering? I'm thinking junk. No, just do pure silver coins. Get the 1 ounce size. Constitutional silver, silver rounds, eagles, 10 ounce. Not totally sure. Just look on my channel and where I told you guys to go to and buy any of that shit that I show you. But if you want it just for bartering, personally, I would just get the 1 ounces. They're 35 bucks. When they double and triple, it's only 60, 90, 100. Uh, Look, you want to fill up your gas tank, maybe it's 150, 200 bucks. You might take one or two silver 1 ounces in the future. Start getting the small little pieces and junk, and then you got to convert that shit and count out the coins. Fuck that shit. Just get the 1 ounces. Now, if you got some bread and you're breaded out, like you got money like Richie Rich, then or Donald T, then you might look into silver bars. Because if you want to have 200,000-300,000 of silver at home, the coins are going to be a lot. So you might want to get the little bricks that are 5 ounces a piece or something, 10 ounces each, along with coins. Like I'm not here to discuss all these things. People charge me for that. So I can only get into so much of this here, but just look at my channel, watch my show more, and you'll understand what I've got. More heavily specialized stuff, that's I got to take time away from the show. I can answer relatively simple questions right here, but I have a show to do, and I have a lot of people that want to know. Okay, Azariah, thank you very much for that tax-free donation. So I want to get to this. I want to get to these things right here. I want to get to my articles. So I gave you the article. You can look it up on your own. It pulls up. This is valid. David Schwartz is a communist. Okay, just go with it. Because I'm sorry. Some people are like, oh, well, he can't. He's got to be a good guy. I'm like, dude, I could show you. This is just like Fat Granny. Fat Granny's like, oh, 9 out of 10 things Crypto Hulk says is wrong. I'm showing you facts here. And some dumbasses on my channel like, oh, I don't believe it. Well, you know what? You don't believe reality. What does that mean? You're crazy. See what I mean? If you're a person who thinks what I'm showing you is fake or it's FUD, you ignore facts. That means you're either ignorant or you're insane. One of those two things. I can't help it, dude. This is fact-based program. You don't have to like my information. Your feelings are hurt. Just like when you look in the mirror and all you do is eat donuts all day and you're a fat fucking pig. Look in the mirror and acknowledge it. You're a fat fucking pig because you eat donuts all day and you over fucking eat. Just accept it. Don't try to deny and say, oh, I'm all that, and get a wig and lipstick and shit. You're just fucking nasty. All right? Accept the truth. Right here, we have an interview. It was on the Ripple website. Now, if we look at the top, at the header right there at the top, you'll see, at least on my page, it's showing 99.9 CNY offered for 1148.28 XRP. What do we have here? This is an example of the Chinese yuan from November of 2013. Ripple is showing a trade that occurred on their page. Chinese yuan is working with Ripple. We'll be seeing that later here. Look, if you're an XRP maxi and you're used to watching the Digital Dildo Brothers and all these other fucking dumbasses that went to XRP Las Vegas, your feelings are going to be hurt watching the show. Because, like, you're the useful idiot, okay? You will watch these programs and then tell other people lies and dumb shit and not believe the truth. And what my show is to just show you, hey, here's the evidence. Now, I know that you're going to get butthurt and you're going to get all mad, but David Schwartz is a communist. And Ripple works with oppressive regimes like China and Russia, okay? So, and I'll be showing you this today with facts. Now, you don't have to like it. I don't care. But everything here is factual, okay? This is not a fake website. The only thing around here is fake is probably you. So you might want to get the fuck off the channel because you're going to get triggered with with reality and truth, okay? I know you went to Las Vegas. And you're trying to shake your booty with Brad and just party down. These people are bad, okay? You got David Schwartz here who's hooking up the Chinese and Russians like repressive regimes, talking about social credit scores and shit, and we got to change to have that. Hey, it's just what he said. And I'm sorry, but that's just who these people are. They're not your friend, okay? I've been telling you that for years. Ripple is not a company. It's a government and a combination of governments, okay? First part here, David Schwartz is the chief cryptographer of Ripple protocol. Previously, he spent 12 years as the chief technology officer of Webmaster Incorporated. He can often be found discussing cryptocurrencies on bitcointalk.org and the Ripple forum. Now, here's the evidence. I looked that up. Now, I looked up Webmaster. It goes back from like 2014 up until a couple years ago. I think they got rid of it. What I notice, especially with government websites that pretend to be a consumer-leaning website, is government websites, once they put it up, they don't do shit for 10 to 15 years. That is like the biggest giveaway, okay? So I went back and did research on Webmaster, took it back to 2004, looked through at least 50 dates all along a 15-year period. The Webmaster page is almost the same fucking thing, at least for 5 to 10 years old, okay? Even up to 15 years old. Same fucking website, 15 years. Not much has changed, the same fucking thing. And I said, government website. And then bingo, yeah. So I hit what they call pay dirt. And if you look at this, okay, first off, Webmaster, there's no CEO, there's nobody there, you can't contact anybody. And I'm just like, well, that's weird. What about a word from the president? Or just nothing is here. And the website stays from like 94 to like 2004 and 10, like it's the same fucking thing. And I'm like, dude, that's a total government. Just like Ripple. If you go back to to Ripple when it started in like 1998 or some shit, for like 20 years, it's the same fucking thing. You know I'm right. It's like Reno, Nevada, whatever it is, Incline Village, whatever it was, Ripple Communication, all that same dumb shit. You know, you guys that are deep divers, you know what I'm talking about. You go back and find Ripple Communication, and it's like Incline Village, Nevada, or some shit. 10 fucking years later, same web page, same this. Go back another 5 years on time, 15 years, like the same almost fucking thing, or it's very close. And you look back at 20, 30 years of Ripple Communication, and it's like, it's almost the same fucking thing. That's how you know it's a government website. Now, we scroll down and we see, oh, look, the Navy, Air Force, NASA, Bank of America. Isn't that something? Okay. Lastly, if we look at the Ripple webpage, now I'm going to show you something here. This is real interesting. And I'll get to the comments here in a second. This will be the first truth bomb. I got about 7, maybe 6. We're still on the first truth bomb. So this is a Ripple website right here that I just gave you. If you watch the whole thing, it's 1 minute and 45 seconds. I highly suggest you watch the whole thing. Right now, I want you to go to the 3-second mark. 3-second mark. You got to catch it quick. It's going to show the early people at Ripple, Goldman Sachs, Google, Microsoft, NASA, the New York Federal Reserve, the national, and I'm not going to say security, and I'm not going to say agency. Yeah. This is a startup. How do you get people to come from all these walks of life, especially 3-letter agencies, and they go to work for Ripple? Very interesting, isn't it? Now, if you watch this video I make right here, what's also interesting is you have 3 of the Schwartzes, David, Rebecca, and Evan. They're all working at the same time at Ripple, this little tiny startup. Now, what are the odds? What are the odds? Like 20 people in a company and 3 of them have the last name of Schwartz, huh? What do we think that means? What family do they come from? Who are they related to? I'm not getting into anything past that because that's going to get a channel shut down, okay? So I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to explore who are their family. That's up to you, okay? But let's move on to the next section here. One last truth bomb. Who invented the internet? Because what we know, I'm not going to show it here. I've shown it before, but I could show it again. I'm going to get to your comments here in just a second so we can discuss this and debrief. We're looking at here Wikipedia. It's the internet. If you type in internet and you want to know the history of it, the origins of the internet date back to the 1960s. The set of rules or communication protocol internet. By the 70s, you had something called the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, otherwise known as DAR and then PA. Oh, and what are they a division of? The United States Department, and I won't say of Defense. So the internet was some kind of government defense and advanced research projects. Yeah. Now, Ripple already, now, where did the internet go? The internet was given eventually, I think, by the Barack Obama. I think Clinton wanted to do it, but Barack, I think, actually did. They gave up control of the internet. And they gave it up to this World Wide Web Consortium. And now Ripple, back in 2013-14, listen to this. Ripple gave up the ledger to the World Wide Web Consortium, so it goes into the internet. Just thought I'd let you know. We've done shows on it. We can do it again. Anybody who's knowledgeable, who's a veteran in Ripple, they'll tell you, Cryptohawk's right. We gave up the ledger to the World Wide Web Consortium, so they control it now. The same people that run the internet. So you have an XRP ledger. Now think, this just boggles my mind. How does a startup with all these three-letter agency, government, and this Department of, and I won't say defense, and all this ARPA, and I won't say DARP, how does a startup get all this? Because it's not a startup, all right? Ripple is the government. And now Ripple, back in 2013, 14, I think it was 14, gave the World Wide Web Consortium the XRP ledger. And they control it, okay? It's in the internet now. And it's just very interesting. Startup, okay. Let me check the comments and we'll continue on with this little journey with Ripple and David Schwartz and how they're our friends. They're our friend. Let's see what Dennis has to say. Thanks for that tax-free donation there, Dennis. 24-hour crypto tried to tell viewers Ripple was a response to China as if it was a competing tech. Not knowing about Ripple, Justin Sun was Ripple's employee to China. Very true with that. Terrence McNamara, thanks for the hippo wearing the hat and the donation there, buddy. Let's look at some comments. Al Gore claims he created the internet. It was actually, I just read the history of the internet. The more we dig, says Stuart Lavelle, the more we realize how much we don't know. That's what I tell you. The more I answer one or two questions, but then I come up with like 20 or 30 more. So that's how this works. It goes deep. Let's go to the next. So there's this one. Let me go to this page here. Click. Okay, here's the next one. Let me do a copy on this. Oh, now we go down to where there's David Schwartz's picture. I want you to go down to where it starts. I hope Ripple will change the world for the better. Go to the section that says, I hope Ripple will change the world for the better. Here's what I have highlighted on my paper. I'd like to see, David Schwartz says this: I'd like to see big companies lose control over the flow of other people's money. What does that sound like? Let me give an example. In Russia and China, the government, not big companies, the government controls the flow of people's money, not big companies. So David Schwartz is talking about a communist socialist belief here. I'd like to see big companies, Bank of America, maybe your mortgage company. I'd like to see big companies lose their control over the flow of other people's money. Oh, really? Just as they've lost control over the flow of information. Have they? Because I'm one of the most shadow banned people on cryptocurrency. Like, I heard if you're using this platform and you type in Donald Trump, a bunch of Kamala Harris stuff shows up. I see censorship all over the place. So I don't know what he's talking about. Big businesses should lose control of our money. So who's going to control it? The banks, the government, us in some cases. That we are not going to look. I'm just going to let you know. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. In the short run, yes, you'll be able to do cool shit with your crypto. But people like David Schwartz and these deep state people like Deep State David and all these others, in the beginning, yeah, you might be able to stake or do this and that. But look, this idea that you're going to just separate from the banking system, all these people are going to separate. You're high. You're very high. Okay. That's not going to happen. We are all going to be enslaved. That's how this works. That's why they're getting control over this free stuff. You might in the short run, that's what I'm telling you. In the short run, we're going to get rich, but then they're going to come back and take it all away from us. Okay. That's where all this mark stuff comes from, facial recognition, all that. You're going to get a social score. We're going to talk about this. Okay. He's trying to make it seem like, oh, yeah, people are going to be free and rise up. No, they're not. Okay. That ain't going to happen. He wants to see big businesses lose their control over the flow of people's money. So you're like, what, going to take power away from big business? Who does that? Government. Oh, God. You know what? I'd rather be under control of businesses than the government. But here's the problem we got. Our government's in social media, censoring everything. So it's almost like 2 and the 1 is the same. So David's talking about here, people, the government, or no, big businesses has lost control over the flow of, no, it hasn't. The big businesses control the flow of everything. So I don't know what he's talking about there. Let me read some comments and I'll go to his next point. Yeah. Manuel Villar. Very hard to get you live, Hulk, due to time zones worldwide and work commitments. Well, that's why I make 2 shows a day there, buddy. Can only do what I can do. You got Distur. Distur just upgraded to the 2024 crypto explosion. Good, because at the new month, I'm going to start doing a lot of private shows again. That's how I usually start off the month. So it's going to be rough, like the first 10 days of the month, folks. If you're not a member, I'd suggest getting one. Let me just look here. All right, next. This one here. The next section I want you to look up is go down a little bit where it says Ripple will make it harder for repressive governments. Ripple will make it harder for repressive governments. Go to the paragraph that starts with that. I have the whole paragraph highlighted. Ripple will make it harder for repressive governments to use their control over their country's financial systems. So what he's saying is Ripple will make it harder for repressive governments to use their control over their country's financial systems to repress their people, just as the internet has made it impossible for even the world's most repressive governments to keep their people from reading Western media and blogging about conditions in their country. Well, that's totally not correct at all. Governments have total control over the internet. He knows all this. All those spy agencies he works for, they're all over this internet. That's how they shadow ban me and all these other people and give you low credit scores. The government's on everything. They're monitoring everything. So I don't know where he's getting off saying all this. What happens is Ripple has actually made relationships with Ripple China, Ripple Russia, in joining the repressive governments to help them create money. Okay, these repressive governments will have their own crypto and have people as slaves. David Schwartz is talking all kinds of nonsense, dumb shit right now. Okay, he's saying, oh, Ripple's going to make it harder for a repressive government to control their people. David's total liar. Okay, China, the Chinese yuan, they got it all logged in. They're going to know everything you buy. There's already videos out there, people showing you they can't buy gas because you got to have like a 580 social credit score in China. To me, that sounds like Ripple helped repressive governments control their people. David's trying to say, oh yeah, we're going to make it to where governments can't help the people, can't hurt the people. This dude's a total liar, okay? Why don't you ask David Schwartz how much of an influence, this would be a great question for David. Hey, David, how much of an influence did you help China when we have Ripple China? Now, we know Justin Sun, Crypto Hulk's the one that showed us, not you, but Crypto Hulk showed us. And please explain to us too, Justin Sun's job when he went to China to help them with their digital yuan. But David, what was your role? You're the chief technology officer. How did you help China develop a cryptocurrency where they can track all their citizens? Because you're saying here, David, that Ripple will make it harder for repressive governments to control their people. So, David, what have you done over in China to make it to where people have more freedom? And the answer would be nothing. Okay. If anything, him and Justin Sun helped enslave the Chinese people with a technology called Ripple XRP, and China built their own digital CNY based on that. So let's just keep that real. He says it's even impossible, the world's most repressive government, to keep people from reading Western media. No, they shut down the internet. They make things illegal, and then when you get caught, that's what happens. So Ripple's not doing anything to help people. Ripple could make it impossible. Here we go. Here's another lie. Ripple could make it impossible for repressive governments to force their people to hold currencies those governments can devalue. What's going on right now, David Schwartz, is that China has eliminated almost all the paper money. See, David Schwartz and Justin Sun helped enslave the Chinese people. Before this, they had paper money, correct? Correct. And they trade and everything, and guess what? The government wouldn't know who's buying what. It wasn't until Justin Sun and David Schwartz got their hands mixed up in this, they went over to China to help them make a digital yuan. Now the government can turn on and off your money, in thanks to Justin Sun and David Schwartz. So there's a next lie. Let me check the comments here. But first I go to the comments. Let's look here at the proof. Ripple and David Schwartz, along with Justin Sun, helped fuck up the Chinese people. Here's your evidence right here. We have, go to the 37-second mark. 37, 36, whatever, second mark. What do you see here? Ripple China. And you see something called CNY. What is that? That's their digital currency that David Schwartz and Justin Sun helped make. It was dated 2013, November. At that date, the Chinese people's fate was slavery. Okay? Because now there's an electronic money. The government monitors everything. These people have these wallets. And now the government. So what David Schwartz was talking about, like, he helps people against repressive governments. No, him and Justin help the government repress the people. There's the proof right here. The CNY, the Chinese yuan. That's a damn shame. Next, with that same article, let's look at Russia. Russia. Here's the same thing David Schwartz did. I want to know if he went over to Russia. He's probably not going to tell the truth, but here's this article here. It's a video I made. Watch both those videos. The Chinese one is almost 2 minutes long. Here's the one with Russia. I want you to first go. A lot of you guys have seen this video before. Go to the 21-second mark. 21-second mark. What do you see? Ripple Russia. If you look to the left, there's the wallet address right there. You know how bad? So the Democrats are saying, oh, Vladimir Putin is bad and da-da-da. Okay, so all the Democrats have to agree with me right here, because you've just been saying, oh, we've got the Vladimir Putin so bad and we got to send all this money to help Ukraine, right? Okay, so now we got all the Democrats on my side with this one. Here's Ripple Russia. It's a wallet. And there's the wallet address right there. Let's go up to the 28-second mark. 28-second mark. Look, fellow Democrats, look at what your Democratic David Schwartz, Justin Sun, Brad Garlinghouse have done. In 2013-14, San Francisco Democratic company Ripple went to Russia to hook them up with cryptocurrency, which Russia is a repressive government. And that's why the Democrats are spending billions to bomb, to give Ukraine the money to take out Russia. Showing you right here, your Democrat company helped them. If we go to this section here, go to the 45-second mark, you'll see rippleru.com. That's Ripple Russia. They actually have Ripple, San Francisco Democratic, David Schwartz and all the others gave Ripple Russia their own website. You can see it's called a ruble gateway. It's involving Z payment. You got currencies right there. XRP, ZPR, Bitcoin. It's all right there. The proof I have, okay? What you're seeing is the Democrats trying to shut down the crypto, right? For almost 4 years now, Gary Gensler and the Democrats have done everything to keep you away from crypto so they can give you a state-controlled money. That's what repressive governments do. That's what China did, and that's what your Democrats want to do to you today. Shut down all your crypto, right? Now, who are the ones that want crypto are the Republicans. But for 4 years, it's looked to me like every single Ripple's talking about having to go out of the country. Hey, I don't know. I just show you the evidence. You have to make your own opinions on that. Let me check comments. And we'll go to the next portion of the interview. Wait, hold on. We got some memberships here. David Schwartz is a little pink straight out of the Womau Academy. Gino Barone says Hulk is a truther tonight. XRP Red Pill says David wouldn't lie to us, would he? See, this is sad because, see, I'm showing evidence, and then now you're going through cognitive dissonance, and that's a psychological condition where you're being shown information that's troubling to you because you're used to thinking a certain lie, and then Crypto Hulk is shining a light on it saying, oh, no, here's what this really is. And then you're like, damn, this is true, man. This is some fucked up shit. Hey, it's just how it is, man. When you watch Crypto Hulk channel, you get the truth. And I just want to make sure you're informed. Let's see. Red Pill thinks we're enslaved. Oh, you haven't seen nothing yet. You're enslaved when you say something bad on social media. Now you can't buy food. That's enslaved. But then they shut off your water, your electricity. That's enslaved. Then they start putting you in jail. So when someone says we're already enslaved, though, you haven't seen nothing yet, dude. This is just the beginning. You're a rich man now. They're going to show you in slavery. You'll see. You'll eventually have to worship them. You'll see. You'll have to take the mark and all that. And if you don't, that's when all the weird kind of end time shit starts happening. You'll see. They're going to tell you what religion to have. You'll see. All the stuff will come true. You'll see. And you'll be like, damn, Crypto Hulk was right. I thought I was enslaved. Oh, you have no idea my enslavement. It's heading towards you, my friend. You have not seen the wrath that's coming for you. Arthur L. gave 5 people memberships. That's BMO Stomper, Land Surveyor Matt, Memoirs of a Captive, Last Chance, and then Crash. Those people got memberships by Arthur L. Go here. Five Dennis 123 says Chris Larson from Ripple, the executive, was introduced to Justin Sun at Peking University in 2012 by Chinese officials. Okay, so if that's the case, I know there was some kind of conference over in China or Singapore, wherever it was. They introduced Justin to him, Chris Larson. They brought him over and taught him all the Ripple stuff. This makes sense. And then China then makes XDC. The cryptocurrency XDC is from China. Then we got MC Prosperity comes in with 5 memberships. Eric Wallace, Earl Finan, Mitch SB74. Hold on, my screen flipped. People are like, damn, this is starting to get really scary shit. I told you. If you just learn from my channel, you'll be prepared. Like, am I worried about all this? No. Like, I already know. In the end, like 10 years from now, I'm worried. A year from now, 5, 7, all the crazy is probably going to start in like after 2030. That's for certain. So you have the 2030 agenda. So that's 5 years from now. That's when it probably is going to start getting nutso. Okay, like full out communist. But definitely 10 years from now. Oh, they're trying to take your shit bad 10 years from now. But they're going to start off because we already got it. But they're going to slowly put the noose around it, slowly shut down every opportunity for stake. You'll see it'll just get really fucking bad. But as I told you in the beginning, you'll be rich, but that won't last long. Okay. Earl Finan. Then we got Mitch SB74, Mike Fielding, and Andy Jones. XDC 2024 says, I will get my millions and get out and buy gold, silver, and land until they control all the land. You'll see. It's sad. It's very sad. XRP flee until they make gold illegal like the United States did. So then you get a felony charge if you're caught with gold. Now try to find somebody to trade with. Now all of a sudden it's looking from bad and now it's looking really fucked up. I'm just letting you know, 10 years down the road, get ready because it's not going to be a pretty picture. You're going to have to find that country and bribe the hell out of those. Everything this is nothing new. I've been telling you all this for 5 years. Okay. Go find somebody who's watched my show for 5 years. I'm like, you know what? This dude's been saying this shit. Maybe not as exactly because I'm finding more evidence. I had a general picture, but now it's getting more specific. This isn't anything new, what I've been saying. XRP Flea gave 5 people memberships. Say Ray, 316. A Mao, Future Whale, Kelly H, Dave Alanis. Those 5 people got memberships by XRP Flea. Recruitment Officer Flea. Oh my God. Hold on a minute. People watch the show. Here again, I'm not going to mention the person's name. I don't want to embarrass them. But their comment is, so should I hold XRP or not? I feel like you're trashing it. I just got done. Watch my show 10 times. You'll fucking get it. I don't want to mention names, so it's going to make somebody look like a complete fucking moron. James Justice Stables XRP. Jesus Lover, welcome to the entry-level membership. Welcome, Jesus. Jesus is here, everybody. Well, Jesus Lover, that is. Okay. Yeah, Logan's Run. Alina J is talking about Logan's Run. Yeah. Watch that shit from like the 1960s. You'll see, the 70s. Jesus meets McPoodle. Okay, here's the next sentence. Go down with the David Schwartz interview to the sentence that reads, there's a lot of room for people to innovate around Ripple. There's a lot of room for people to innovate around Ripple. Go down a little ways where it says there's a lot of room for people to innovate around Ripple. Okay, here's where I have highlighted. Whoever is the first auction site to support Ripple payments or the first Ripple or the first gateway in Russia has a chance to hold onto that position as Ripple grows. Hold on a sec. I gotta check something here. All right. So what we're seeing here is David Schwartz is talking about whoever is the first auction site to support Ripple payments or the first gateway in Russia. Oh, this is very interesting, isn't it? Has a chance to hold on to that position as Ripple grows. Now, I just showed you, and I'll show you again in case you just came in, Ripple Russia. Now, it's interesting that he says that, isn't it? Because Crypto Hulk has a ton of evidence on how Ripple and Russia have been partners. I got so much evidence, but I can only show so much. Here's the video again. If you go to the 22-second mark, you'll see Ripple RU. That's short for Russia. If you look to the left, there's the crypto wallet address. If you go to XRP scan, you type in that wallet address exactly like that, you'll see it comes back to Ripple Russia, and then you'll have a, what the fuck? How does Crypto Hulk know this shit? We've already had 5 Dennis 123 look this up. He's verified it and shit. It's a working, all these Ripple Russia addresses I'm showing you, they're all working. Dennis has showed us made screenshots, and I put them on the channel and stuff. So we know that this shit's valid. Next, let's see. It's interesting how David Schwartz is talking about Russia and holding wallets. Let's look right here. Let me show you something. Some called Z payment. Maybe David Schwartz can help us out with this one. Let me click out of that and that. Okay, what we got here, some called Z payment. And it's on my, if you go to my community page, you scroll down, you'll see it. So you don't have to save this, but if you want to, you can, but it's on my community page. What Z payment is, and on that Russia video that I gave you, go to like the middle or whatever at the end of all my proof, and it'll explain what Z payment is. It started in 2007. Z payment is a cryptocurrency network inside Russia, okay? Russia had crypto before Bitcoin. It was in 2007. And Ripple's involved with Z payment in 2014. So Z payment went from 2007, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. In 2014, no other channel has this except Crypto Hulk because no other channel is devoted to making sure you get rich and through all the dumb shit except me. All right. Here you have an article. Look for yourself. I didn't Photoshop it, but you have January 2014. What does it say here? Ripple Gateway. We are pleased to announce that the first ruble gateway to the Ripple system has been launched. Oh, really? So rubles are Russian money. Now it starts talking about with which you can enter or withdraw XRP. Wait a minute, Crypto Hulk. Are you telling me you got evidence? I got evidence no other channel has that Russia has a cryptocurrency payment network. It's called Z Payment, and it merged and into the Ripple Gateway. And now under Z Payment, you can send XRP, by the way. This is only 10 years ago. You know why my channel is shadow banned? Because I'm showing you, like, if people knew this stuff, they'll be like, wait, stop, wait a minute. What the hell's going on with Russia? Why are we pretending like, hey, look, I don't have all the answers. I have a hell of a lot of evidence. I'm just showing you here. Do you think Ripple's really a private company? Do you think the American government, do you think the three-letter agencies don't know about this? Or are they in on it? And if they're in on it, then Ripple's a part of the whole deep state thing, and their whole goal is to enslave everybody. This is the evidence right here, everybody. You only got two options. One, our government knows nothing about this. Do you think that's possible? No, because I'm going to show you how David Schwartz was working with all the deep state agencies. He admits it. I'm going to show you here evidence. I don't just talk and not give evidence. You're used to that watching these other channels. Let's go to the next article. The next portion. Oh, now we're going to go down to where it says at Webmaster. Let me see, where is this at? Just go down where David Schwartz's picture is. Go down about 6 inches. It says, at Webmaster Incorporated, I developed. At Webmaster Incorporated, I developed. Look where it starts that. At Webmaster Incorporated, I developed a line of cryptographically secure storage and messaging systems. Oh, really? A lot of our customers were government, listen, and military. I already showed you the 3 military agencies down there, didn't I? 3 of them, including the Federal, and I'm not going to say Bureau, and I'm not going to say of Investigation. Telling you, deep state, and North Atlantic, and I'm not going to say treaty, and I'm not going to say organization. Some people call it NATO. That's global, baby. I was the lead developer for their conference room and their drive share product lines. Isn't that something? Damn, Crypto Hulk. Now, again, here's Webmaster, who we used to work for, but for like 15 years, they never changed the website. That's very interesting. But anyway, he admits working for all of them. And here's Webmaster. Go to the bottom of there. What do you see? Navy, NASA, Air Force. Oh, man, Crypto Hulk. Look, what the heck? I've never seen anything like this in any show. Well, now go down to the section where it says Okay. Oh, this is cool. Go to the section where it says, I started contributing to the Bitcoin project. It's down about 3 or 4 paragraphs. I started contributing to the Bitcoin project. Here we go. I started contributing to the Bitcoin project and became convinced that payment systems were going to be disrupted soon in a big way. I wanted to be part of that. Now listen to this. Then I saw Jeb McCaleb's anonymous ad. Here's how they do it, everybody. For people interested in working on a new cryptocurrency project. And I answered the ad. I showed up at a coffee shop in Berkeley for an interview, having no idea what to expect. In November 2011, I was the first person hired to work on what would become Ripple. Bada bing, bada boom. See how that works? So Jed is like the handler, and Jed is connected at the high point with all these agencies. Now, if you're going to work on some, who puts an anonymous ad and you meet with like you put a hat on like this and you show up with your hats and nobody knows who you are, right? You show up at this coffee shop, you're calling your name Blowhard. What's your first name? Blow, last name's Hard. And you're wearing a funny outfit and you're talking to Jed there and you're going to change the world, huh? So let's go down a little bit. Here's the next sentence. Go down about 3 or 4 sentences. I would have to say that I'm most proud of my time I spent. Let me read that another couple times. Find the sentence. I would have to say that I'm most proud of the time I spent consulting for the national, and I'm not going to say security, and I'm not going to say agency in 2001. Let me tell you something. This David Schwartz dude, all he's worked for is spy agencies, investigation agencies, military, NATO. I'm just telling you, man. Department of Defense, like, man, this dude worked for all of them. You think you don't know? And if that's what you really think, well, he's got to be a good guy. Are all these agencies good guys? No, these are the bad people, the deep state, okay? Now, Ripple, when they first opened up, 2013-14, here's their Ripple page again in case you just walked in. It's called Meet the Team, and it shows everybody at Ripple. Watch it sometime. You'll see all these people from 2013. I got the yearbook. I got the Ripple yearbook. Nobody has a Ripple yearbook except me. What are the names of the companies, CryptoHawk? You got NASA, just like we just saw, the New York Federal Reserve, the National, and I'm not going to say security, and I'm not going to say agency. And it says, yeah, they were there. There you have it. Go to the 2-second mark. When you watch that video, the 2-second mark will show all that. Okay, next. Go down to where it says, I think the social credit aspect is the most exciting. Go down a little ways to where it says, I think the social credit aspect is the most exciting. I don't think the world is quite ready for that yet. You know, social credit score like China has. He's saying, I'm not sure the world is quite ready for that. But over time, as new tools are developed and social rules change, social credit has the potential to completely change how people think about money. It will require changes. Like forced change? Like forced change. That's what he's saying, okay? It will require social changes. Wow. This is pretty scary. He's telling you right here. I'd like to see financial integrated into social relationships. Oh, really? Let me repeat what he says again. I'd like to see financial Wait, I'd like to see finance integrated into social relationships. Oh God. I mean, look, if you don't get it by now, I can't help you. You're a special kind of stupid. That leads us to this article here. Let me do a copy and a paste. So we're talking about social credit score. There's this article there. Oh man, what do we got? This is from MIT 2 years ago. It's talking about social credit score. China just launched a new social credit law. Here's what it means. The West has largely gotten China's social credit system wrong. Oh, okay, yeah. But draft legislation introduced in November offers a more picture of the reality. So here you have communists. See, Gary Gensler comes from MIT. That's where all the communists are. And here we go with MIT is trying to make social credit scores look good. Okay. This is what we're talking about, social change. This is what David Schwartz referred to as, I don't think the world is quite ready for social credit score right now, but over time, as new tools, as developed and social rules change, social credit has the potential to completely change how people think about money. It will require social change. This article here is going to show you MIT is going to try to change how you look at things so you buy into the social credit communist belief, okay? And that is the end of the meat and potatoes of my show. Let me check the comments here. Let me backtrack. Maybe is there a question anybody has about how I think about shit? Like a crypto Hulk, what do you think about? Now's your chance. If everybody wants to ask all these questions when the show's over, now it's easy for me because I don't have to type out everything I am saying. We got 5 Dennis. 1, 2, 3. Thanks for that donation to the channel. Dennis says total Russia partnership proposal. Damn. Yep. Then we got the Jesus lover. Okay, so I got all the super chats up there. They're working together. So I'm gonna just give my own belief or opinion. I'm gonna give my own opinion on what I just learned. So I'm not concerned. I've known from day one that Ripple is the government or a combination of governments. I knew that cryptocurrency would eventually take over and be the way that governments control us. I believe eventually everything will go to a one money where all the countries in the world will use like some kind of similar monetary system where I think in the end you will have something like maybe there's 7 countries. Canada joins up with United States and Mexico as one country. I believe in that kind of United Nation kind of map that I showed you guys the other day. I believe that there will be like 7 or 9 of those countries. Something like they'll be like mega countries because it's easier to control the world when you got 9 people instead of like 180 different presidents, right? So that's what's going to happen. Sovereignty. of countries are going to meld and join together. That's in about 10 years from now, 15 at the most, somewhere in there. A lot of this shit's going to happen like that. Crypto's a way for the government to control everybody. Um, David Schwartz was, I don't know, he was given a bunch of lies. Information is not true. The role of crypto is to enslave everybody. That's how China and all these countries are going to control their people. It's not to give you freedom. Now, in the short term, you're going to get some money and be rich, but that's going to be short lived. Just letting you know. And this one world deep state, it's going to spread throughout the whole world. So, unfortunately, eventually you'll have nowhere to go. All right. This is how it is. I don't know how many years that'll take, but eventually the goal is to have control and domination of the whole entire planet. So you can run here, run there. It's going to be the same. All the same taxes, all the same. You can't own crypto. Your bank has to hold it. It's a national security. I don't know what time frames all these things happen in, but I think you have to agree. All this shit's going to happen. I'm not fazed by this article. I've expected this to happen. I'm going to look forward to it. XRP skyrockets and stuff. The tricky part's going to be to find the off-ramp where I can live in a country, maybe initially, that's going to be super friendly, crypto. It might be a country I don't want to live in, but it's like, at least I'll be fucking rich. That might be the thing. I got to live in some fucked up country I don't even want to live in. Maybe I don't agree with the culture or the religion or whatever. But if I want to be rich, I got to live there. But if I live in this other place, they're going to call my crypto felony or illegal or whatever. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing from all the information that I just relayed to you. Let me look at my comments here. Azariah, thank you very much for that donation. How to protect ourselves during slavery years. Well, that's where the Crypto Hulk Now We're Rich show comes in. And I think let's worry about now getting the silver and gold coins. Don't overbuying your crypto. If you need a wallet, buy it from my channel. I got Ledger Trezors. Maybe another one on my channel. And that's kind of where we're at now. And then later, when things happen, then we can discuss making plans. But we're not even, we're still poor. So I'm not going to start making, plus, they're going to have new inventions and discoveries and things to do that we can't even think of right now. So don't get all, trying to make plans. That's stupid. Howard T. Jones, welcome to the entry-level membership. Okay. I think we'll wrap that up. That's a lot of reality to digest. And it's a mixed bag. You're going to be rich, but then all that's going to end, and then it's going to get really ugly, and you can't run. So just thought I'd put that out there. I'm glad that I'm 54. Maybe all this really bad shit happens 30 years from now with the breaking up the world into 7 countries and shit or whatever and getting all fucking really communist and trying. Then cool, I'll probably be gone by then. So maybe it's 5 years. Maybe it's 10. I don't know. I have no idea. I know it's going to happen. I just don't have timelines, man. I don't hang out with all the rich families in the world, so I don't know when they're going to make dumb shit happen. But what's important is I started the show 4.5 years ago knowing all this dumb shit would happen, but now I'm learning more specifics about who are the players. The more I study and dive deep and learn, I'm just simply showing you I don't have all the answers. When I dig deep, it helps me start figuring things out. But I've not once trusted Ripple at all. Nobody there. Ripple's not your friend, okay? These people that have crypto channels, they're not your friend. They have no fucking clue. We're talking about this stuff today. They're out having Ripple Las Vegas, and let's take pictures with David Schwartz. Da-da-da-da. Dude, after all the shit that I showed you, like, I'm like shocked myself, you know. Ripple is the deep state. It's the what we don't want. These people are no bueno, okay? But they're PR people. Brad Garlinghouse was picked because he's charming. David Schwartz was picked because he's charming. He's just fucking cool, right? That's why these people are picked, because they have personalities that attract. But what I'm doing is showing you, let's just forget the personality. Look at the evidence. What are you seeing? A guy that says social credit is great and it's going to force change. We're going to have to change. He's working with all the spy agencies. Like, come on now. Now it's not looking like, see, Ripple's not your friend, all right? And just because you're lonely and you have no life and you want to go to some Ripple Las Vegas thing and try to hang out and be part of a community, like, make friends, okay? Don't join foolish organizations and join up and cheer Ripple, because you're cheering like the deep state. They're like laughing at you right now. Do you realize that? They're looking at, oh my God, look at all these fucking dumbasses that show up and cheer on Brad Garlinghouse and David Schwartz and go Ripple in court. Yeah, yeah. They're like literally laughing at you right now because you're so fucking stupid. All right. It's true. I'm trying to show you the truth right here. If your feelings are hurt, just look in the mirror and say, I want to know the truth. I need to watch Crypto Hulk channel. My name's Crypto Hulk. I'm not your friend. I'm just somebody who gives the truth to people who want to listen. I'll see y'all in my next broadcast.